What's up with y'all? It's your girl Glockianna, and I just jumped out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Let's go.
I'm from Riverside, and I still dash, pulling homicides.
All right, so we got Glockianna jumping off the porch with us today.
The biggest, no cap. The original Glockianna. I stamp it.
That's what's up. Welcome. How you feeling today?
I'm doing good. What about yourself?
I'm doing great. Yeah, you know, it's the weekend. We in Atlanta, so things be turned up here.
Yeah, it's alright.
So what else have you been working on since you've been in Atlanta?
Oh, really? Just been chilling. I just got up here yesterday.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've been good.
Yeah. Now, do you make it down here pretty often or not too much?
Not too much. I'm still in school, so I'll be having to like balance, you know, my music and my school, you know, my grades. My grades come before anything, so yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's smart right there. All right. So as we can see from the shirt, you from Riverside.
Yeah, I'm from South Memphis. Oh God, I'm from South Memphis. Yeah, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. If you don't know, South Memphis, Riverside, Homicide. You know the vibes. Yeah. No cap. Repping hard. I need my own banner. I don't need my own banner because baby, I'm repping hard.
Yeah.
No cap.
So talk about Riverside. Like, what be going on out there?
When I was coming up, like it was bad, but it's just like. When I say bad, like of course folks get shot everywhere. Shooting, fighting, you know. Just a real like how hoods are basically. Just anything hood based stuff. So it really just it was normal but it was bad. You get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you feel like it's gotten worse or has it gotten better?
I don't know. Riverside got way better. Like,
Okay.
It ain't as much violence over there. Everything be like it's not really South Memphis anymore. Everything just be out of South Memphis now. Yeah.
I got you. So how would you describe your childhood? Like, what were you into as a kid growing up?
I used to dance. I played sports. Sports, dance. I never thought I was gonna be. My mama said she never thought I was gonna rap because you know, the girl was again I was dancing. Hooping, volleyball, running track. I was a little rough one around the edge though. Like I was like one of those. I didn't calm down a lot. Temper was out the wall, so I ain't gonna lie, I used to fight a lot. Like
For
I used
real?
to beat folks up every day. Like, ooh,
Why was you fighting so many people?
it was just like I used to be real smaller than what I am. Like I was real skinny. People used to think because they bigger than me, they can just say anything to me. Like. At first, I couldn't fight. Like, I ain't finna say like, at first, I couldn't fight. You know, I got dusted a couple times when I was real young. But then, that dub I first took, I was like, yeah, they ain't touching Glock, on God. They ain't touching Glock.
Who taught you how to fight or did you just learn by experience?
My uncle taught me how to fight, but I was scared. Then I had to start getting into fight after fight. And I learned. You know.
Understood. So you mentioned you're still in school. What grade are you in?
I'm in the 10th.
Okay. So has it gotten, how's school been since you've been blowing up here with your music now?
Groupie. Favoritism. I get a lot of favoritism daily. Like, I'm like one of those students. I don't get in trouble at school. Like, I can walk around. I can do me. You know, I ain't failing in school. My grade's good. GPA straight. I got a 4.0. I'm straight.
Oh, there you go.
So I ain't really tripping yet. So it's just favoritism. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Now, how did the other students treat you? They messing with you? They be hating on you or what?
Of course, anybody gonna have outsider comments. I don't care about it. You know, if it's not coming from my circle, which is people that's actually trying to help me, why care about it? So hey, they be hating, but I don't care about no statement. Just don't hit Glock. We good, as long as you can do all this. Just don't,
Yeah.
We good.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So do you plan to finish school like in school or do you think you may have to start doing like homeschool at some point?
In a minute, like how everything going for me, most likely I'm gonna have to do homeschool. But hey, why not enjoy it while I'm inside school? Because I don't really want my childhood to go away so quickly.
Yeah.
But I chose this career, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. Ain't really much I can do. I can just graduate.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
So how did you get into rapping at first?
I was 12, and my uncles and them, they used to rap when I was younger. And one day he just told me, he was like, you currently just sitting around here, go get you a notepad or something, go write. And I was scared at first. And I recorded my first song. My first song was a diss track.
Really?
Yeah.
Who were you dissing?
Some girl I got to fight with. I was so tired. Like, you know how you get to fight with a person so many times, you just be like, I'm over it. I'm tired of this. I was trying to be mature about it. We could just talk about it, shake hands about it. She always want to fight when she see me, so I was just like, you know what, let me just write a song about it. And I ain't had no more problems ever since I wrote this song.
For real?
No more problems.
So she didn't want no smoke after?
No smoke at all. None at all.
So who'd you grow up listening to? Like, who were some of your favorite rappers?
Let me see. Of course, like when I was 12, 13, I listened to Duke, of course. That's when Boogie had first started coming out. When I was raised with my grandma and my granddad, so I was just really getting to rap. Like I was always around like old school music, like Jay Morris group, Pokey. Like I used to listen to like old stuff. So hey, like when I first started listening to rap, that was something new. It made me feel, yeah.
You get crunk.
Real crunk. Huck out, real crunk.
Yeah. So did you always go by Glockianna, or how'd you get that name?
Oh, no. I went by, before I turned to Glockianna, I was J Moolah, but I didn't like it. It was boring. And I ain't never heard nobody call themselves, I done heard Glockianna in the rap, but I ain't never heard nobody go by, actual Glockianna. When you think about Glockianna, it's supposed to be the one and only. Ain't nobody else coming like me. I'm my own person. If somebody doing what I'm doing, they copying me.
Yeah.
I'm Glockianna, the biggest. Yeah.
I feel that. So when would you say you started taking music serious, figuring out, all right, I like this is what I want to pursue?
Let me see. About a year and a half ago. A year and a half ago. When I wrote my song Stomp On Em before I even dropped it.
Okay.
I feel like it's worth taking my music seriously because I'm like I said, my whole family do it. Ain't nobody really got as far as me. So if I'm here to break the generation curse, and I'm gonna do that. If I got the ability to do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talk about that song Stomp On Em. Like, what was you going through that day you recorded that song, you wrote that song?
So, 2 years ago, February 23rd, the day before my birthday, I was at school. Just walking, I was looking cute. I had my hair done, my nails did. I'm looking nice. I come from ROTC and a whole bunch of girls walked up to me and was like, what you tell me? My friend in this school, so I want to fight you. I had been having previous problems with her friend. So I was like, it's gonna happen eventually. Her or her friend, one of them gonna fight me. I didn't expect the day before my birthday. I looked it good, good, very nice, and they wanted to fight me and stuff. Ended up getting a fine, and I stumped the girl and got put out.
Out of school? Were they trying to jump you?
Yeah, no. I just got her to the floor and I stumped her. I ain't want to fight her no more. And they put me out of school. They gave me a 180.
Oh, dang. What was your parents' reaction then?
I stayed with my grandma, my granddad. They didn't care.
They was happy you defended yourself. Huh?
They was like, cause I'm one of those. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna tell you what's going on, in case I end up one of these days, handling my business. So she was already like, hey, it is what it is. I can't really get mad at you. I can appeal it. I end up getting an appeal because like they followed me and stuff like that. Yeah. So it really wasn't nothing.
So did you write the song the next day, or how?
I wrote the song like a week later.
Okay. Because
I was like really upset about it. Like I was crying and stuff because I was just like, why I'm getting put out of school when they approached me on BS, Mm-hmm. My mama told me quit doing all that B word. I can't even say it. Quit doing all that and write a song about it. And I ended up writing my song. And hey.
Did you feel better after you wrote the song? Kind of like vent?
I felt way better. Like I felt way better. I felt way better.
So what type of feedback did you get when you dropped the song?
They loved it. But of course it's always gonna be haters. I don't care. Why you 15 saying this? Why you, when I was 14, then, why you saying this? Why you saying that? Hey, you got one life, live it. I'm not finna just constantly keep on living by other people's wishes. You got one life, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Do what you wanna do, and that's what I did.
Yeah, I like how you don't let other people's opinions, statements even get to you like that.
I don't really care
That's
about
pretty
other.
mature of you.
I don't care. Like, it just seems like if people in the world went by always like 24/7, put it in their daily activities of caring about other people's opinion, everybody will be in jail. Everybody will be in jail. It's just not worth it. Like, if you ain't, like I said, if you ain't in my inner circle, if you ain't really trying to help me and you trying to make me feel bad about myself by your bad opinion, which I don't care about it, why listen to you? I'm gonna tune you out and keep going by my day. I'm gonna say, okay, thank you, and I'm gonna keep it pushing because I don't care. Next.
Yeah.
Next.
I feel that. So did Duke Deuce reach out to you? Did you reach out to him? How did that whole connection come back?
Duke had reached out to me, but I was a fan before Duke even reached out to me, because like I used to listen to his music, so I used to tag him in my stories, this, that, and the third. So the day he like actually texted me, I was like, I went crazy. I was in the house screaming. My mom told me shut up. I said shut up. I was so excited. Like I'm like. She like, what you doing out there screaming for? What's wrong? What's going on? And I showed her. She started screaming with me when she found out finally like who I was talking about. Not knowing, like, I think I was like 12, 13. He came out with yeah. And she used to make me cut it off over the fact of like,
Really?
I was real rebellious. That's when I first started getting into like rap and stuff. I was real rebellious. She used to think that the music was the reason I was turning up. Which she know now, I done told her, which it was just me. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. But hey, it what it is.
So where do you guys go from him just reaching out? What's the next step in that?
We went from us just, communicating. He got my number, and I believe he told me he watched me a couple of more times before he even and we ended up getting in the meeting. He was like, I want you to be my artist. You hard. I ain't really heard nobody come like you, which I agree. Ain't nobody coming like me. Ain't nobody delivery like me. Glockianna is her own person. Glockianna do, like, when it come to female rappers, Glockianna don't be compared to nobody. I have never. Like, recently, like, I done been, compared to legends, which is awesome. Like, I would love to be compared to a legend, because that's amazing.
Yeah, like Gangsta Boo?
Gangsta Boo,
Yeah.
LaChat, I ain't got no problem with being compared to them, because, like, that's a great look for me. Why get upset about it? So, other than that,
So it was a no-brainer for you to sign with him?
it was like, I don't know. It was just like one of those wow moments. Like, is this true? Like, once again, my mama thought I was gonna get a scholarship dancing or playing sports or something. I end up rapping. And hey,
No, it's lit.
it's hard.
Yeah. So he takes you down to Miami for Rolling Loud. Talk about that experience.
Rolling Loud was amazing. Like, Rolling Loud was like so many good vibes, so much great energy, but just like you just going out there being yourself. Like, people constantly ask me, was you nervous? Was you this, that? I was myself. I wasn't really, I wasn't scared. Like, it was just fun. I mean, he showed me love. Like, you ain't gonna really come across nobody like Duke that's gonna be like, hey, come, just come with me. You ain't gonna meet nobody like that. Like, he makes sure I'm straight. Like, you ain't gonna just meet nobody, they welcome a stranger into their circle. You ain't. So I'm extremely grateful for the opportunities he given me.
Yeah. And the performance looked crazy too.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Whoo, child, it was hot out there.
Oh yeah.
It was so hot out there.
Miami summertime, ain't no
Woo!
joke.
It was so hot out there. Jesus, Lord. Oh, Jesus, Dwayne Christ.
And you also got a chance to perform at the Crunkstar concert, right? So that was in Memphis, right?
That was in Memphis, yeah.
Okay.
My hometown.
Yeah. So what was that like, being able to perform in front of, the hometown?
Yeah, Memphis, Mine aren't ringing in Memphis right now. So it's just like, let me represent again because I didn't perform with Duke in Memphis before. So, I'm just representing basically, just doing what I love and enjoying life once again, enjoying my life.
You featured on 2 songs on this new album. So let's talk about Riverside first.
Riverside.
So talk about that studio session.
All right, so I believe that was Respect. Respect was the studio session. Or you want to talk about the Riverside studio?
We can do Riverside first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Riverside, I was like they had to do some talking to me because I was scared because I'm just like, this ain't me. But when I noticed when you step out the box and tune into what the fans like, tune into what people go catch on to because the human attention span is very short. So you got to find something so, simple. So while riding Riverside, my manager, she was like, Glock, talk about them. Tell them this, tell them that. Talk about them real bad. I'm like, they down there talking, they knew. Everybody was down there just talking to me, was like, talk about them. Tell them this, call them dirty. Just tell them how you feel. And I went upstairs and I started writing. And went in the studio. I didn't really know how to flow it. It was different. It was something it was new. So I ain't gonna even lie. Thank God we got some great engineers, producers, because baby, we was in that studio session about 6 hours.
Oh wow.
6 hours messing with me, messing with a song of mine. He was like, we ain't leaving till it's right. We ain't leaving till it's right. I wanted to give up so many times. I started getting frustrated. I think I cried. I cried, didn't I? I cried. I cried. Because I was just like, man, this new. I tried to go back to my, what I'm used to, my flows I'm used to. Mm-hmm. He was like, nah, you finna do it. I was like, well, I did it. And it's doing great right now. People love this song.
Yeah, I think the feedback on that one's been crazy.
Yeah, it's been going hard.
Yeah.
It's flabbergasting. Never thought. I didn't think it. Lord, very surprising.
Plans to shoot a video for that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Video coming soon.
That's what's up.
It's hard.
Yeah. So let's talk about Respect. What was that session like then?
Respect was hard too, cause once again, I'm 15. I'm already hard with my flow I got now, cause like I said, I ain't really heard no female spitting the flow I got. So I had to sit down and the vibe that that everybody wanted to give was let's give a 3-6 Mafia vibe. Let's go back to 3-6. I was like, man, I didn't really listen to stuff like this. So I'm just like, what? This was new. And Duke went downstairs with me. We sat on the floor. We wrote. He helped me. It was hard. It was real hard. He just helped me off how I was feeling and all my energy. What was wrong. And I was telling him what I was thinking about and who was bothering me. Selling in high school, I can't really say it. I can't do all that curse. I'm only 15, but that I felt that, cause that's me. You in high school doing all this, that, and third, baby. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Please don't. But yeah.
But you made it through it. The song turned out dope too.
It turned great. This new to me, so I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to a lot of stuff.
You feel like you're growing as an artist?
Yeah, for sure. Do you know how it feel? Usually your admin in your schools and the schools you go to and this, that, and the third, the admin don't really be listening to music. My principal is African and he know who I am. A little older dude, all my admin know me, that's hard. So it's not been great. My music's been going great.
Yeah, that's dope. So do you have a next single planned for yourself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but of course Riverside finna drop. We finna shoot this gang, right? Gang, correct. Gang, yeah.
Okay.
Figure issue gang. Yeah.
What can you tell us about that song? Like, what type of vibe is it on?
It's me. It's like I'm saying, like the flow that Glockianna really had, but like, you know, me, it's me. Like, it's just like, it's a crunk vibe. Like, it's a crunk song. It's like, it's like a school-based song. It's like something that gets my generation, like next generation, the generation now, it gets them lit. Like, it's a turn song. That song turn.
Can't wait to hear it.
Real crunk.
Yeah. So are you working on the project right now? You kind of just focusing on singles and
I'm
videos?
focusing on my singles right now.
Okay.
Even though there's been a lot of people asking me about an EP. Let me drop a couple more singles, and we might can, get into the EP action. Till then, no comment.
I got you. When do you feel like you make your best music then? Is like when you're pissed off at something?
Yeah, when I'm mad, I make some good music. Like, when I'm like really mad at somebody, like my music be hard, off the wall. Like, I make some good music when I'm mad. Or with somebody playing with me, playing with my emotions. I make some good music. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's therapeutic, being able to like vent, get those emotions out. Take it out on the mic instead of, fighting.
Beating folks up. Like, I'm tired of it. It's boring.
It's boring.
It's boring.
What's your thoughts on the music scene in Memphis, all the talent coming out the city right now?
Memphis is doing great right now. Like, I love it. Like, I love the energy it's giving. Like, I just love all the positivity because, like, when you look at Memphis, it be a lot of talent. But like when you dig deep into it, be so much beef, and this be over stupid things. So, other than that, Memphis turning up right now.
Oh yeah.
They doing great. I just hope all the positivity keep going. Don't nobody, want to cross each other. Don't nobody want to start hurting each other again, cause it's already too much going on outside of Memphis. Don't need that right now. We doing well.
Yeah, I like the new wave of women coming out of Memphis.
Oh yeah, the
right
men.
now.
Ooh, women lit.
I got it locked right now.
They hard. That's crazy. They hard. When I say like the women versus the men coming out of Memphis, scratch my head on them. Cause baby, they live. They giving it.
Yeah.
It feel good representing Memphis, representing my hood, representing the females coming out there, cause it be so hard, like, for us, over the fact of people are so now, they expect the females now, but back then people were so used to like male rappers. We was always overshadowed. Like, yeah.
Yeah, very true. So what's some goals you got set for your music career, whether it's short term or long term?
Start with the short term. Well, I give myself 2 years. I'm gonna be signed in 2 years. Yeah. I know my worth. I'm not so quick to, put my signature on anything. Over the fact of you never know who else coming for you. You never know who else willing to offer you something. So 2 to 3 years, I'll be signed most likely. I'm gonna be signed. As far as like my family and stuff, I do my music and this, then the third for my grandma and my granddad. When I was coming up, I ain't have to worry about nothing. Like, when I say nothing, I'm talking about like I never had to worry about a meal. My lights was never off. I always had my own room. I was always clean. I never had a problem when I was younger, and I just want to give back to what they gave me, So, yeah, make sure my folks straight. My long-term goal is I want to invest in things. I want to start my own, my own business. I don't want to be 67, 70 rapping. I want to have other stuff on the side, like businesses and stuff to fall back on. Or, my offspring, if I ever have kids one day, they can fall back on in case I die. I don't want that right now. Yeah. I take that away right now. I ain't trying to, check out now. But just want stuff for like my family and, you know, the next generation of my family to just fall back on. You never know.
I dig that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're young, but what's some advice you would share to like some new artists trying to get their foot in the door right now?
Look, you gonna have a lot of opinions, like a lot of them. Like me being 15, I curse in my rap. I say this and the third. You gonna have a lot of backlash, like respectfully. You gonna want to give up some days over the fact of you just want to be yourself and you want to remain, you know, like I'm speaking on myself too, but I'm speaking on them too. I want to remain a child, but it be hard to like manage both over the fact of like people saying this, that. Is always something negative about Glock because of like what I rap about, how I look, the tattoos, the hair color. I just want to be like everybody else. You know, I don't want to be judged. And I don't care about, you know, I don't really care about it as much. And I used to care about when I first started rapping. Mm-hmm. And my advice to them is, forget them. If they ain't trying to put anything into your music, if they ain't trying to help you physically, emotionally, beneficially, don't care for them. I don't care, like, just do you. Just do you. Never let nobody shoot down your bridge, basically. Don't let nobody knock you down over outsider opinions. Never. And watch out. Because the ones saying they your friends, the ones saying they here for you, the ones that's always, when you go to the shows, y'all deep, they expect stuff from you in the future. You gonna lose all that. And you never know, as far as losing, they can walk away. You can lose your life. You can lose your career. You can lose a lot of things messing with outsiders. Well, insiders, I mean, like your family and stuff. So just watch out, be safe.
Yeah. Wise words right there. Yeah. You got any shout outs you like to give before you wrap it up here?
Yeah. You know, shout out to Riverside, you know the vibe. Shout out to Riverside. Shout out to Duke Deuce. Shout out to my whole management team. Hey, Mom, what's up, Mama? She probably gonna be crying when she see it. You know what's up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Y'all know what's up. Whole lot of South Memphis stuff, whole lot of Riverside stuff. No cow. Memphis.
You